Excellent. I think I've gone live. I'm just going to wait until it's finished doing the little Zoom bar that it does when you
Okay.
try and go live on Facebook. It's done that. So I'm fairly certain that we are live.
Okay.
Hey!
Great.
So welcome to Glossop Improv Makes a Scene with,
Maria Ayoob.
hey, excellent. So I'm in Glossop, Maria is in New York, and together we're going to do a scene based on your wonderful suggestions. And we've had a lot of suggestions, Maria. We have had
Okay.
25 suggestions, which is the
Ooh.
most we've ever had for any
Oh,
of our
wow.
Glossop Makes a Scene with. So your presence has obviously inspired a lot of people. So can you pick for me a number between 1 and 25?
Yes. How about number 11?
11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
This is from Martin Gordon, and it's lunchtime at the zoo.
Lunchtime
Okay,
at the zoo. Okay.
lunchtime at the zoo. Off we go.
Okay. I don't.
Cabbage. Cabbage again.
Cabbage. Again. I don't even know if the animals like cabbage. I don't like cabbage.
No, me neither. I don't understand
I
why they
know.
always serve the same thing in the cafeteria that they serve to the animals.
I know. I mean, I appreciate that there's a sense of integration between us and the animals, you know,
Mm,
because it's easy to feel separated, you know.
it's true. Yeah. Yeah, I
But
hadn't thought of that really.
yeah, but I wonder if we could have a conversation with the chef at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel a bit nervous about sort of starting a conversation because chef is really, he takes his job very seriously, clearly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do like his commitment and his,
Mm.
he's not just a chef. Like he's a zoo chef.
Yeah, which that can't be easy. I mean, you've got
Right.
to do a whole extra layer of training for that.
Yeah, I think he was in school for quite a while.
Mm, to be honest, I wish that I'd continued my training so that I got beyond
Hmm.
the zookeeper into the zoo nutritionist.
Oh, yeah. I know we had an elective, I think, on
Mm,
nutrition. It really wasn't very extensive. I I mean maybe it's not too late. You could take a course.
you think?
Sure.
I mean, I have sort of come up with a title for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't tell anybody else because I think
Okay.
that actually this could be quite a big thing. I thought I would call myself a zootritionist.
That's incredible. I can't believe no one's thought of that before.
No, I mean, I kind of thought like maybe I could expand it beyond the zoo
Uh-huh.
so that, when we get people in and they always want to come at lunchtime or when there's like the babies and stuff like that, we could really start to package this up so that actually they don't just get to see the animals eat, they get to eat with the animals.
Yeah. That
And you could tweak it so
yeah.
people who have different dietary needs could
Mm-hmm.
sort of be paired with the animal as the kind of diet that would suit them.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. I think it's incredible. And so, but yeah, when there's babies, you could feature like when there's a baby koala, you could do like a koala diet day.
Yeah, it would be very
Yeah,
leafy, very
yeah,
green, would appeal to the vegans.
yeah. Vegan koala day. Wow, Janine, you're a visionary.
Thanks, Lisa.
It's incredible. My only worry
Yeah.
about this is I don't want our chef, Jimmy, to feel like you're infringing or stepping on his toes. So I wonder if there's a way to like partner with him,
Oh,
you know?
I hadn't thought of that. That's a really good idea. To be honest, like,
Maybe maybe you could bring the idea to him, you know, and then his nutrition expertise and your creativity and your vision, maybe together you could really make it happen. And that way it's not, you know, a competition and you could kind of make it happen sooner. You don't have to go back to school.
yeah. Oh, that's a really good idea. I mean, I've seen you chatting to Jimmy, so you seem to get on with him a bit better than I do. I mean, like he scares me a bit, to be honest. But
Yeah.
would you maybe consider talking to him for me?
Yeah. You know, I would totally do that. And also Jimmy's a little gruff,
Hmm.
but it's really, you know, it's kind of like the lions, right? Like they have a tough image, but they're also very loving and
Yeah,
compassionate. You know, they take care of their kids just like we do.
yeah.
Jimmy's got 4 kids and he loves those kids.
Oh wow. You see,
So,
I didn't even know that about him. Like,
yeah,
he's got this, real sort of tough image, and yeah, I just didn't. Yeah, you've obviously
yeah,
seen a side to him that I haven't.
yeah,
That must be all of your animal psychotherapy. Like
exactly, yeah. It,
that transcends.
it does work on people too. It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jimmy's just, his roar is bigger than his bite, you know?
Mm.
So maybe we should sit down with him. Maybe we should have lunch with him. Meet over food. It's your shared passion.
That's a great idea. That's the way in.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
Lisa,
know,
you are
may-
brilliant.
maybe we just need to, you know, okay, we don't love the cabbage, but like we could talk up the cabbage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Just to,
I mean, cabbage is very good for you.
it is good for you.
Yeah.
And, you know, that still like that aspect of it where it connects us to the animals, it is really powerful. So maybe we need to start with praise and then, you know, introduce some ideas.
That's such a good idea. That's so good. Like you always manage to see like the ways in, the ways to connect with people.
Hmm.
It's so impressive. I wish I could do
Thank
that.
you. Well, you know, you could teach me some of the nutrition and I could teach you some of the psychotherapy.
Really? Do you think you could help me with that side of things?
Yeah, I mean, what I'm envisioning now is sort of like a zoo learning collaborative. Like we sort of operate in our silos, right? Like you do training and I do psychotherapy and Jimmy does nutrition, but why shouldn't we be learning from each other all the time?
Yeah, because like when that antelope was like really, really down, like you saw that, and then you went to Jimmy and you said
Yeah,
it's to do with the diet.
exactly.
There's too many carrots in the diet, and it just doesn't like it.
Right. Too much sugar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. I've always wanted to ask, if I was an animal, what animal would you say that I was?
Hmm. You know, I really see you as a gazelle. You're
Really?
very elegant and, you know, you've got that long neck.
I do have a long neck. People always comment on my neck, actually.
Yeah. It's lovely.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
You're welcome. What about me? What would you see me as?
I would say, you know, the lemurs that have the really big eyes.
Yeah.
I think you're like one of those
Mm.
because you're so perceptive. You see
Mm.
everything, and they're very social, and you're very social. You're very good at going from group to group and communicating with people, just like they are.
Mm.
they're just like running around all the time from one lemur to another lemur, and they're just seeing everything and they're keeping abreast of what's going on, keeping everybody healthy and safe, and keeping the whole little lemur tribe all together. And that's like what you do for us.
That is so sweet, Janine. That's really nice. You know, I think I'm gonna text Jimmy and set up lunch for us.
Do that.
I'm gonna do it right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you know what he says.
Okay, great. Well,
Okay.
I better get off now. So
Okay.
I will see you for the 3:30 break.
Yep, perfect.
Great. Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Lisa.
Thanks. Great talking to you. Bye.
Bye. And scene. Lovely. Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I recently had some photos taken, and one of my friends messaged me and she said, "They've really captured your graceful neck." It's like, oh, nice.
I mean, if you have that, you have to show it off. We don't all have that, so.
Oh, well, you have the perception of a band of lemurs, so.
Right. Now I know. I
Oh,
always
that
think
would
of
be nice.
I think of myself as more of a sloth, kind of.
I think sloths are very underrated. They're very efficient with their
Yeah,
energy.
exactly.
That's what I would take away from sloths. It's not
Yeah.
laziness, it's efficiency.
Right, right.
Move as fast as they need to move.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for doing this. It's really nice to have you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was really fun.
you are over in New York and you perform with Mopco Improv
Yep.
Theatre?
Yeah. They're based in Schenectady, New York, and I just started performing with them recently. I've been taking classes there for about a year and a half. So,
Oh, great.
yeah.
So what kind of thing do you do with them? Is it short form, long form?
It's a little bit of both. Right now we're doing Friday and Saturday night shows. Friday nights we're doing a game show format. It's sort of evolving, but we're kind of using it to explore relationships between the contestants. There are regular people contestants and then celebrity contestants. So we kind of take turns, playing either celebrity characters or regular people characters. It's really fun. And then Saturday nights right now is an improvised blockbuster. So that's a long form, we get a suggestion for a title and then take it from there. So.
Oh, amazing. And so are
Yeah.
these available for people to watch online?
Yep, they're on YouTube at live.mopco.org, or if you go to YouTube and just look up Mopco, MOPCO.
Oh, cool. I'll put it
Yeah.
in the notes for this as well, so that
Yeah,
people can find
great.
it easily. And you also do stuff with Hideout Theatre, I believe.
Yeah, so when we started doing when everything went virtual, 6 months ago, I reconnected with my friend Carrie L. Creston, who was my best friend in high school and who I've had, sort of limited like Facebook contact with over the last 25, however many years. But he's a teacher at Hideout. And I started taking his classes. And there's a group of us who are from all over the country. It's been an incredible experience just reconnecting with him and meeting all these people from all over, and sort of playing with people who I've never met in real life, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been fantastic.
Oh, that's so nice. I love the idea
Yeah,
that you've
yeah.
reconnected with somebody because of this whole
Yeah, I know.
situation.
It's been a real blessing. And I don't usually use that word, but it's been a gift.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice because I think this sort of situation has made everybody kind of think about what's important to them in terms of like
Yeah.
their social activities and trying to find a way to keep doing the things that they love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but this whole kind of the movement of improv online has just been
Yeah.
incredible for opening it up in terms of like, yeah, I can do a scene with you. We just
Yeah,
have
it's
to figure out
incredible.
what time zone we're going to adhere
Yeah.
to.
Exactly.
You know,
I
and
feel like a lot of people feel like their worlds have gotten smaller, and I really feel like my world has gotten bigger
yeah,
because of online improv. It's just it's blowing my mind. I would never have imagined. I went to a women's jam that it was like an international, and I forget the name of the group that hosted it, but I was just so moved by being connected to these women from all over the world, you know, just love it.
Yeah, it's great. So
Yeah.
what kind of improv is your sort of favorite to do in terms of?
You know, so long form is new to me,
Mhm.
and but I'm really enjoying it. I was nervous about it because I had done just much more scene work, you know, in or short form in classes. But I'm starting to really like it, and I love just seeing how a team works together over the course of a narrative. You know, it's so fascinating, especially being the new person and being nervous, but then seeing how the team supports you and
Yeah,
kind of carries the story forward. It's really interesting to me.
yeah,
So,
yeah. That's definitely something that I think people are more sort of attuned to it now. I think because you're quite often going into a new group, you're just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to sit back and watch the dynamics for a minute and then
yeah,
kind of get involved. So it's just, yeah,
yeah, it's fascinating.
finding where you fit in the sort of patchwork of this sort of
Yeah,
new group.
exactly.
Oh,
But yeah, I feel like I'm sort of an infant in the improv world, so I feel like there's so much to try and so much to learn, and
so how long have
I'm
you
just
been improvising?
I started taking classes a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So had you
from like
done sort of theatre stuff before that or just,
no.
oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That's
it's
really
all new
cool.
to me.
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
like it when people come to improv. I mean, it's great when anybody comes to improv, but I always like particularly like it when it's somebody that comes to improv not from via a
Yeah.
theatre or performing background, where it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I just wanted to try this just for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
But there's a whole set of vocabulary and concepts and history that I just don't know, you know? So I'm trying to soak it in, but
yeah.
yeah. But
Oh,
you've
it
been
sounds like
doing
it's all.
this.
I've been doing this for ages.
Yeah.
I've been doing improv for about 15 years now.
Wow.
Um, but yeah, I started without any sort of performing background. Actually,
Mhm.
I started because I was incredibly shy and
Mm.
not very confident at all about talking to people or talking in a group, or I would never really sort of put myself forward. And then I had this colleague that used to come into work every Tuesday morning. She'd be like, "Oh, improv was amazing last night. We did these things, we did this." I just thought that sounds completely mad. Like, I don't understand what that is,
Yeah.
but I'm sort of intrigued. And then I went along and I was just like, "Oh, okay. This is how people feel confident. Like they just step into a slightly different version of themselves and then they can do
Mhm.
anything. Oh, okay, I get it now."
Yeah.
And so yeah, it just totally
That's awesome.
changed how I could kind of connect with people and
Yeah.
build my confidence. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I
um,
have to bite my tongue all the time to just not talk about improv to everyone every day
yeah,
in every meeting and, you know, every conversation.
yeah. But I think it's got so many applications that I
Hmm.
think people should be talking about it
Yeah, I think so too.
like obviously I think everybody should be talking about it everywhere, but
Yeah.
I do genuinely think that it's really useful in a number of different ways, particularly for personal development,
Hmm.
building your confidence and communication skills and listening and
Hmm.
teamwork,
Yeah.
just all of the skills that you need to kind of do well in the world. They're
Yeah.
all in improv.
And I don't know how to convince people that you don't have to be extroverted to do
Yeah,
it because I have a lot of friends who say, "Oh, I could never do that. I'm not brave enough." And I'm like, you just kind of show up and then it happens.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I always find it really funny. Like there aren't, because I've been doing it for quite a long time, there aren't
Mm.
that many people I know that know what I was like before I did improv.
Mm.
So when I say to people like, "Oh, I'm not an extrovert," I'm I would sort of I tend to go for ambivert now. So I'm
Yeah.
introverted some of the time, extrovert some of the time. But generally, I don't particularly want to be the center of attention, but because I've, started an improv group, I kind of have to be because I'm teaching improv. So, you have to take on that role.
Hmm.
But for people that like knew me before improv, they're like, "Oh yeah, you are almost a completely different person now." I'm just like,
Wow.
yeah, it just sort of brought me out of my shell. But
Yeah.
I would still say, like, yeah, you definitely don't have to be an extrovert.
Yeah. And I think it changes you. And I just didn't expect to be changed. But I think that I've become a lot more patient and less defensive, in conversations. Like I'm just better able to kind of receive information from another person.
Yeah,
Just things that are subtle but really also powerful.
yeah. I think with what you said about not getting defensive, I think it's really good for that because
Mm-hmm.
when you're doing a scene, you're trying to work out what the other person is thinking and where
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to go with it. And when you apply that to real life, it then kind of takes away that defensiveness because you go,
Yeah.
oh, they're not trying to attack me. They're just trying to get their point across, or they're coming
Mm-hmm.
from this perspective. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
They're
And
just
it's not,
scared or upset or something like that. They're not
yeah.
angry at me.
Right. Right. And like, it's not about, yeah, I don't have to like come come up against them. I can bring it in and kind of
Yeah,
do something with it.
yeah. You
Yeah,
can just
it's so
yes and
interesting.
your way out of everything,
Yeah, exactly.
out of every confrontation in life. Just like,
Right.
yes, and we
Oh,
will discuss that further. And we can
exactly.
get to the bottom of this problem.
Right.
Uh, well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming and doing this, Maria. It's been lovely to meet you.
Same here.
Yeah, and yeah, hope to do more scenes with you in future.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thank
Okay, well,
you.
I'm going to stop going live on
Okay.
Facebook. So, bye, Facebook.
Okay. Bye.